Hi everyone, most people hear the word quantum and immediately think of something complex, distant, or even mystical. It has become a kind of buzzword in modern culture, used in marketing, in self-help, and even in conversations about consciousness. But when we talk about quantum from a life perspective, we often unknowingly make a subtle but powerful mistake. A mistake that, if not corrected, can keep us stuck, overwhelmed, and searching for breakthroughs that never quite come to. The heart of this misunderstanding is a belief that quantum change, real, transformative change, happens somewhere out there, through something or someone else. We wait for circumstances to shift. We wait for signs or a perfect alignment of events. But in truth, the most significant changes often begin in places we tend to overlook, within our own awareness, within a single decision, and within the present moment. The quantum mistake almost everyone makes is believing that change must be big, loud, and external to be real. We chase the dramatic, the extraordinary, the cinematic transformation. We look for quantum leaps in results without making quantum shifts in perception. But the quantum world teaches us that the tiniest adjustments in observation can lead to massive consequences. One particle, one choice, one new thought can alter the outcome entirely. In quantum mechanics, the observer effect tells us that the act of observation itself affects the observed. Applied to life, this means our awareness, our consciousness, has real power. But most people forget this. They keep reacting to the world as if they are separate from it, as if life is just happening to them. They don't realize they are active participants in creating the experience they are living. Many personal growth journeys start with this same mistake. We set goals. We envision success. We read all the books and listened to all the podcasts. But we overlook the internal, energetic shift that has to happen first. We think mindset is just positive thinking, when in fact it's the very foundation that reality is built on. Without a real shift in perception, we're simply rearranging surface details. A true quantum leap in life isn't about speed. It's about alignment. It's not about doing more, but becoming more aligned with the truth of who you are. That requires a pause, not a sprint. A deep inquiry, not a checklist. It's quiet. It's subtle. And that's why so many people miss it. They're waiting for lightning, when sometimes the most powerful changes come like a whisper. Another common mistake is treating energy like a metaphor instead of a reality. Everything is energy, and that's not just a spiritual idea, it's a scientific fact. Your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs all carry energetic signatures. And just like tuning a radio, the frequency you hold determines the experience you receive. But many people try to change their lives without changing their frequency. This leads to frustration. You work harder, push more, force outcomes, but nothing shifts. It's like rowing against the current. Quantum alignment, on the other hand, is about letting go of resistance. It's about matching your inner state to the outcome you want, not chasing it from a place of lack or fear. The shift is subtle, but the results can be profound. Another aspect of the quantum mistake is the belief in linear progress. We think growth must happen step by step, one small improvement at a time. But in the quantum realm, things don't move in straight lines. Particles jump. Time folds. Outcomes change instantly. That's why someone can struggle for years and suddenly break through in an instant. It's not luck. It's energy catching up to clarity. Quantum shifts are not predictable by old standards. They often arrive after you've let go, not when you're gripping tighter. They happen in moments of surrender, not force. But again, this is where many people get confused. They associate surrender with giving up. But surrender in the quantum sense is about trust. Trusting that what you align with internally will organize itself externally, that we often forget that the universe is not random. It operates with exquisite intelligence, responding to the patterns we hold. If we are rooted in fear, it reflects that. If we are anchored in love, it reflects that too. Your internal state is not private. It's a frequency that echoes into your life. And that's why the smallest shifts inside can ripple into the biggest shifts outside. The quantum mistake also shows up in our relationship with time. We think we need more time, or we believe we've missed our time. But time is not as rigid as we've been taught. In the quantum field, all possibilities exist now. Your future self is not waiting for 5 years to appear. It's waiting for you to tune into it. And when you do, what once seemed far away starts moving toward you. One of the most liberating truths is that your next level is already available. It's not locked behind years of work or a perfect set of circumstances. It's available in this moment as a shift in being. But to access it, you must stop identifying with the version of you that's struggling, surviving, or settling. You must begin to embody the version that already lives the life you desire. This doesn't mean pretending or faking it. It means choosing to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the energy of your desired reality. This is embodiment, and it's how quantum transformation happens. You don't wait for proof, you become the proof. You don't wait for the world to change. You change the lens through which you see the world. Many people make the mistake of waiting for certainty before they move. But quantum shifts don't come with guarantees. They require faith, not blind faith, but conscious, grounded trust in the intelligence of life. When you align with this trust, you begin to see openings you missed before. You notice synchronicities. You feel supported. Life starts flowing differently. This doesn't mean there won't be challenges, but it means you meet those challenges from a different level of awareness. You stop seeing problems as obstacles and start seeing them as portals. The quantum path doesn't promise a perfect life, it invites a conscious one. One where you stop outsourcing your power and start owning your ability to shape your reality. It's important to remember that quantum leaps are not just for a chosen few. They're not reserved for the spiritually advanced or the highly educated. They're for anyone willing to shift from reaction to creation, from fear to trust, from separation to connection. You don't need to understand all the science. You just need to start with your awareness. So, if you've been feeling stuck or waiting for something to happen, maybe it's time to stop looking outside and start tuning in. The leap you're waiting for might not come through force, but through a shift in perception. That's where real change begins, not with a plan, but with a presence. Not with a push, but with a realization. The truth is, you are already entangled with the life you want. Quantum theory calls it non-locality. You are connected to what you think is separate. And when you realize this, you stop chasing and start choosing. The power has always been in your awareness. And when you use that awareness consciously, you don't just change your life. You shift the field around you. What's next for you doesn't depend on luck or even timing. It depends on alignment. The quantum mistake is thinking it's far away. But the quantum truth is, it's already here. You just have to meet it fully, openly, and presently. That's the real leap. And you're ready for it.